Mason Mount is a player on Manchester United's radar as his future at Chelsea has been uncertain this season, latest news from Fabrizio Romano. Mount is likely to leave Stamford Bridge when his contract expires in 2024, so he's appointed a new representative to aid him in talks. Mount was a regular for Chelsea before missing 3 Premier League games with a hip injury, but he's not happy that his wages aren't reflecting his importance. He currently earns £75,000 per week but wants in excess of £240,000 per week to stay beyond 2023. Erik ten Hag isn't short of attacking midfielders with Christian Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes and Marcel Sabitzer at his disposal. But Eriksen has been out for 2 months while Sabitzer is expected to return to Bayern Munich this summer, so there might be a place for Mount next season. Chelsea don't want to lose the £50 million rated midfielder on a free transfer as Todd Boehly was angered that Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen were allowed to leave for nothing because an extension couldn't get signed. The Blues don't want a repeat with Mount next year, so Chelsea should cash in early if they fail to make progress in negotiations. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has his sights on Anderlecht goalkeeper Bart Verbruggen, according to Belgian. The 20-year-old became Anderlecht's first-choice goalkeeper following the World Cup and he has since put in several standout performances for them. Ten Hag is apparently charmed by the shot-stopper, who could be available for €10 million this summer. Verbruggen could be an enticing choice with his ball-playing ability. The Dutchman has completed an impressive 73% of his passes this term while averaging 10 long balls. In comparison, De Gea has a pass accuracy of 69% in the Premier League this campaign. The 32-year-old has managed to deliver just 4.7 long balls per appearance. Meanwhile, Verbruggen has yet to concede a goal from outside the box this season. The same can't be said for De Gea, who has allowed 7 goals in this fashion. In our opinion, the Dutchman would be a superb long-term acquisition. He is only 20 years of age and could become the number 1 for United in a season or 2. Manchester United are back in the hunt for Barcelona winger Ousmane Dembele, according to a report. Manchester United have revived their interest in Dembele. After their previous attempt to sign him, they are gearing up for another go. This time, Manchester United will be able to sign the France international if they meet his €50 million release clause. Such a fee would be within reach for them, the report confirms. Therefore, Manchester United have the chance to press ahead with their pursuit of the wide man, who will have turned 26 years old by the time next season comes around. However, even though 2 competitors for his signature seem to have dropped out of the race, competition remains from elsewhere in the Premier League. Manchester United could offer him the next platform from which to express his talents. On the right wing in Erik ten Hag's system, he would largely be competing for a place with Antony, who is only in his debut season at the club. Hence, it would be interesting to see how Ten Hag would balance their roles in the squad. However, Dembele, a World Cup winner with France in 2018, of course, has long been a player worth pursuing. Manchester United will have to be taken seriously in the race for Dembele. Indeed, it seems they will be among the main clubs to keep an eye out for. Manchester United, along with Chelsea, appear to be targeting a move for former Man City youngster Romeo Lavia. The news comes from Belgian journalist Sacha Tavolieri, and we already know that Erik ten Hag would like a midfield addition or 2 in the summer. Lavia, 19, was sold by Man City in the summer of 2022 for £14 million and it is understood that the Premier League champions have a buyback clause in his contract. With the Hampshire-based club struggling for form in the Premier League and sitting in the relegation zone, there could be an opportunity to swoop in for the talented youngster this summer. The England international, who hasn't played for the Red Devils since January last year, was recently snapped out in London. Greenwood has apparently told his family about his plans to get hitched. United, after suspending Greenwood last year, are holding an internal investigation as they look to determine whether he'll play for the club again. He's talked with Ten Hag and his United teammates in last few days. Ten Hag want him back to the squad, even some Manchester United players want him back too. So it's a growing chances Greenwood would play again for Manchester United.